Hello there everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am TheCrimsonTea and today I'll be talking about the basics of crafting in Final Fantasy XIV. This video is focused on the very basics and is intended for people with little to no knowledge on the subject. So if there's someone you know that might be interested, feel free to share the video around, I would appreciate it immensely. With that said, let's go! We're starting right off with the why you would want to be a crafter, or Disciple of the End as they are known in Final Fantasy XIV. And the obvious answer is to make money. There are many options within crafting, but it's safe to say that nearly anything you can make has the potential to make you richer, by selling it on the market board. Meanwhile, there are other players that like crafting, but focus mostly on crafting for their own needs, or that of their friends and free company mates. It's safe to say that crafting is a core part of an MMO and there's room enough for people to try it for themselves and see how they like it. Within Disciples of the End there are 8 different classes. We have the Carpenters who work mostly with wood and usually craft bows, staves and furniture for player housing. Blacksmithing focus on weapons, while Armorer, Leatherworker and Weaver focus on different types of armor. Goldsmithing is tied to bracelets, necklaces, rings and shiny stones, while Alchemy works with potions and elixirs. And Culinarian makes those tasty snacks that provide all sorts of buffs. Final Fantasy XIV works differently than some other MMOs in the sense that all of these Disciples of the End work together. Sure, you most likely won't need metal when making culinary masterpieces, but most armor pieces and weapons require some small components or materials tied to other jobs. And that's the beauty of Final Fantasy XIV, making people or jobs work together in order to achieve greater accomplishments. And this is also one of the reasons some people want to have all the crafters' jobs, so they can complement the lacks in one with the advantages of the other. The basic systems are explained to you in-game, but the core concept is that crafting items, doing crafter leaf quests and delivering collectibles will earn you XP for that one crafter job. And with more levels comes more recipes, more ways to level up and more skills for you to use. That's right, in Final Fantasy XIV, crafters have skills and they use them when making items. The way it works is quite simple. The goal is to fill the progress bar before reaching 0 durability. The quality bar tracks your chance of making the item high quality, which in the case of gear makes it have better stats, and in consumable items makes them provide better buffs. To accomplish this we use skills and most cost durability and CP. There are skills to increase progression, to increase quality, buffs to increase the effect of other skills, and some spells to lessen the durability spent when using skills, which in turn lets you use more before reaching 0. Disciples of the End also have stats and as such gear progression, but their stats are different than combat jobs or gathering jobs. Craftsmanship increases how much each progression skill increases your progress bar, and control works the same way but for the quality bar. CP, as I just said, is our mana pool, so increasing that stat makes it so we have more mana to use more skills or more expensive ones. Now let's tackle the crafting log, which at first, at least for me, was kinda scary. Up top we have each Disciple of the End icon, allowing us to browse each one, but normally we only work with one at a time. Let's focus our eye on the column to the left. In it we have the search bar, which is self-explanatory, the extras, favorites, allowing us to quickly check out the list of items we have previously tagged as favorites, and there's also a toggle between a symbol that seems like stairs and a bag with a star on it. These alternates between the list of items craftable at each 5 levels interval and a special craftables list. The central column is just a list of craftable items according to what we have selected on the left, and in its bottom part there's the recommended stats for you to be able to craft the item. At last, the rightmost column showcases the items selected. Focusing more on the materials part, we can see that most items require some amount of crystals to craft on top of other components. At the bottom we have the synthesize button, leading us right into the actual crafting part, with a quick synthesis right next to it, letting us craft multiples of that item without actually needing to use our skills, but only available after having manually crafted that one item once. Great if you need to craft several items, not so good if you need every one of those items to come out as high quality item. And the last little button in the left corner is the trial synthesis, a great tool that lets you try the item making process without actually using materials. I know this was quite a bit of information, but I thought it would help if we tackle the crafting log window in detail so it doesn't threaten people out of trying crafting. This was my first video regarding crafting in Final Fantasy XIV. Hopefully it helped you in some way. If it did, please feel free to leave a comment and like the video. It really helps out the channel and tells me that you want more videos on this topic. I'm planning another video on how to level up your crafting jobs, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.